not waste time. Okay, I do not waste time, especially if your language is not correct. Okay, because I erect relationships. I uplift communities. I build empires. Okay, that's the language that I'm on, right? So when I met Art Saenz, I noticed immediately, right? You gotta give a shout out to Art Saenz, right? Successor. I noticed immediately that we speak the same language, okay? Successes is the name of that language, right? So Successes, it's a business community. It's focused on providing tangible resources for business owners across the Las Vegas Valley by partnering with financial credit and tax specialists, as well as marketing to be able to both market to both traditional and digital developers working together and empowering the next generation of business owners, right? This is the beginnings of its own commerce, right? Its own chamber of business owners that are empowering each other through this language that I'm trying to tell y'all so important, right? And for me, for those of y'all who I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Bianca McCall. I'm a retired professional women's basketball player, y'all. Something that less than 1% of the global population stands next to me, okay? And as a woman, less than 1% of the global population, right, stands next to me, being a professional athlete. Now, what I contribute to the Successes community, okay, is that the fact that I can go into any type of relationship and I can see what the value of that relationship is, and I know my value. So in the example of basketball, playing college, I go into play in the National Collegiate Athletic Association, the NC2A, right? And I know, going into college, that the NC2A is worth multiple billions of dollars, right? And I'm going in as ranked 11th in my recruiting class, which means that I should be in the top 11th percentile of earning in a multiple billion-dollar industry. That's what that means, right? Now today, I'm a licensed clinical therapist. I'm a healthcare CEO for 12 years, a digital health tech entrepreneur, right? I'm an international speaker. I consult with global corporations like Givenchy, okay? So think about this, the money that you pay for your Givenchy, for your Louis Vuitton, right? LVMH pays me, right? To work, right? So I'm in the top 11th percentile of my industry, which is wellness, okay? So I design the programming, the algorithms for a platform that focuses exclusively on global wellness, okay? So that's bringing people to a platform where you don't have to search through all the BS, all the nonsense, all the shenanigans on the other social media sites, right? To get to that good, right? To get to that yes, right? You can just go straight to my platform called Go Mental, right? We got a beta version of the platform called Go Mental. You should see these little stands all over on the tables and whatnot with the QR codes. Scan that, make sure you join the community. And the reason why I'm offering this for you to join the community is because, again, I erect relationships. I uplift communities. I build empires. It's the language, okay? So other businesses that we compete with, that Go Mental competes with, Aura Health, Headspace, Calm, you guys have probably heard of those. They are multi-billion-dollar businesses. And some of them, in less than 24 months, they were valued at multiple billions of dollars. The global wellness industry, because this is what I'm telling you, I'm different. I know how much the relationships are worth. I know how much I am worth, right? The global wellness industry is worth $5.6 trillion. So if I'm in the top 11th percentile of wellness, I sit on national committees, y'all. I write policies and standards for U.S. Department of Public Health, y'all. I'm in the top 11% of wellness. So the earnings, right, for Go Mental should be in the top 11% of a $5.6 trillion industry. And do you know how these platform organizers get paid? Do you know how they become multi-millionaires in less than 24 months? They have investors, not just investors of finance. I am looking for investors in finance, but not just investors in finance, investors of time, investors of content, investors of networking. So the reason why I got these QR codes spread out is so that you can scan, you can join the community, you can link up with me, and you can join me on this 24-month journey to becoming a multi-millionaire for your investment of time, of content, and of networking. Notice I didn't say money. I'm not asking none of y'all for money. Not asking none of y'all for nothing but time, content, and networking. And I promise you, you can be on that Mount Rushmore of content creators, right? You can develop your digital identity in your online business, online platform, right? You can be seen, you can be heard, you can be understood. Women, I know this is important, right? But how often do you get somebody saying, I want you to be seen, heard, and understood? You can do that on this platform, all right? So I'm here hosting, but I'm also here recruiting, right? Recruiting for my team, my empire, right? Let's go get 11%, the top 11 percentile, $5.6 trillion for no money down. Had me sounding like a car salesman. Stop it. Stop it. All right, so I'm hosting today, also recruiting, but also because we are going to hear from some phenomenal women today, right? So again, language is important. Language is important. So as we hear from the women of successes, we're going to hear from Kathy Anderson Bradley, from Promise, from Nikki Slagar, as well as hear from decorated women of our community, Celeste Holmes, Shanika, Malaysia, Sparkle, Leslie Thomas. And we're also going to give out some awards to celebrate these women and organizations. But I need you throughout this process to pay close attention to the language that they are using, because what they're doing is they're giving us value assets, right? Value assets that they're offering so that we can achieve our successes. All right, so one more again, I gotta give a shout out Chef Day Day over here with the plates. Please get some. Just B with the production under the studios and Life Legacy Babies. Thank you so much. Let's get it. Let's go. Keep the energy going. It's Sunday, y'all. Come on, we coming from church. Let's keep it going.